So, last episode, some fucking
Fuck!
swaggering jerk
Okay, I'd like to say that.
dick shit dude with a katana came out of nowhere and performed a bunch of Deus Ex Machina bullshit with the smug, detached, cool sense of superiority of a writer who can do whatever he wants, while meanwhile your character's getting knocked around and bounced up and down, thrown into each other like your puppets, despite being the most powerful fighters in the galaxy, whereupon he steals some technology and throws off a one-liner guaranteed to make you loathe him. And
unfortunately, by my own criteria, wait, is it Sanctuary we're supposed to go to?
Sanctuary.
Alright. By my own criteria, Shepard falling there does not technically count as Shepard falling off of something because she didn't hit the ground. She grabbed onto a piece of rubble that was inexplicably hanging on. So I can't make a joke about it! Wait. Oh, okay, we're going to Horizon again. I'm sure these guys are totally fine after what happened last time we were here.
This has been the rally point for people fleeing the Reapers. Everybody fleeing the Reapers. Everybody fleeing the
Caden was there,
Reapers.
so
Go
let's
to
take
Horizon.
him.
Come here to
And
Sanctuary.
Garrus
This
was
is where
also
it's
there,
safe.
so let's take him.
James is like, man, it's so awesome being part of this do-or-die crew going across the galaxy. So, am I gonna go on the mission? Oh, okay, I'll stay on the ship, you know,
Let's
bro.
see.
I'll just, you know, study stuff, work out.
James is
do some
sitting there
lifting.
as you pick your squad, and you're like, I'll take Liara and T-Pain.
T-Pain.
Dude, like that one guy from Saints Row the Third that everything he said was in
Yes,
was
auto-tune.
auto-tuned. I want a squad
Zemo.
member in this
Zemos. Easily the most
this game that is
detestable-
all auto-tuned.
Easily the
They
most
coulda had-
detestable character in Saints Row the Third.
He really was. Oh my goodness.
They should have made the Prothean dude auto-tuned.
Yes, that's just how they were. Just auto-tuned all the time with that Jamaican accent.
Yes.
And he could talk entirely in rhyme.
And no communications have come or gone since.
That's what frustrated me about Zemos, is I always felt strongly that Zemos should speak in rhyme.
No more guessing.
Until we're one step closer to Cerberus.
No more rhymes now, I mean it.
That wasn't even
It's weak, but I'll
anything like what I said.
Stay away from Sanctuary. It's not what it seems.
Oh, great. Miranda's sister that we never met.
Oriana.
We really tried to kill your sister, and we succeeded.
Found a first link to
How's that feel?
Fiction has taught me that calling anything Sanctuary is an awful idea.
Seeing some damage, Commander, but no activity.
This actually kind of looks like Horizon. Like what I remember.
Not the jump on us this time.
I do like this, they've got some greenery here, they've got a lot of concrete, but
actually
it does
give me my
look a little
gun.
bit like human stuff.
Who was fighting?
Did we have to do Sanctuary?
It looks like
Yes.
no, we could have gone
Yes,
and done
this
other
is
side quest stuff, but
Well, I believe this
do
is
we
required.
want to not do Sanctuary?
No, I was just trying to figure
I-
out because I thought we went from Thessia to the Twin Sisters planet.
Cerberus.
Oh, now you're
being
making
Cerberus.
me question myself. Now you're making me question myself. It has been a few months since I played this game.
I
Now
can't
I'm
remember which
second-guessing
is
myself.
required.
Aye.
One of them is required.
Oh, looks like you gotta bring out the Space Dovahkiin.
And Cerberus.
God damn it.
Yeah, I think we can
Ledges.
officially not comment on Cerberus' presence here. Unless, like, we have something completely new to say. But we've pretty much gone over it all.
I am declaring a new rule. We're not allowed to talk about Cerberus.
God damn it!
Okay,
We
we're
won't
not
be
allowed
able to
talk
Wait,
about
how are we
comment
even
on
supposed
the
to
rest
talk
of the
about the
game
game at this point? Stop dumping
Unless there's
between
a new
cover!
development.
Well, there's the graphics, there's the gameplay, there's the overall narrative, there's whatever Josh is doing that isn't working.
I can't.
Case
Like,
in point.
we're not standing
Did
in
you just
such a
charge
way
up
that I
shot
can.
and
There
send
we
it
go.
to nowhere? Okay.
Well, this shot has a delay on it, and I was trying to get a feel for the timing on it.
About time they started killing
Oh, I see.
Is that the Geth shotgun?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't
That
bring it
thing-
last level for some dumb reason. And I'm
Yeah.
bringing it this
Well,
time.
I did regret when it. I usually like to carry just one weapon because I was Vanguard just like you. I only like to bring one weapon, but it was trouble when I got somebody at a distance because that shotgun is not accurate, and when you
This,
can't charge
like-
somebody, it was
Okay, it looked
terrible.
like Horizon, but Horizon had a lot more prefab and a lot less we
Yes.
built giant concrete structures. What the hell
Yeah,
have you
yeah,
been doing
that-
over the past 6 months?
No, they could say this was on the same planet. It was just elsewhere. This is their mall or their government, but it was sort of
Because it makes sense that the collectors would land in rural farmland instead of right on top of the biggest population center. I mean, naturally. Where do I have to go here?
but it never even like sort of hand waves it or says anything, or is this new, or what are we supposed to think of this?
What are you guys?
And this wouldn't be a problem, but the way Mass Effect approaches its
Whoa,
world
wait, is that
building,
an
sort of its
LCD?
world generation, is what I like to call the
That screen has a back on it.
is what I like to
Weird.
call
Holy
the
shit.
pulp pyramid effect, which is if a character goes to Egypt, there will be pyramids in the background. That's kind of how it approaches its world building. Like when you go to a planet, like you see its most distinctive, famous features in
Yes.
the background.
If-
So when you go
if
to a
you
planet
go to
twice,
You
Paris-
go
it'll-
to Vancouver, you see a bunch of Canadian actors.
Yeah. So, like, in Mass Effect, if you go to a planet twice and it looks different both times, that's completely reasonable. Like, if I go to one place on Earth, it's not going to look anything like a place only like a couple thousand miles away. But it's also, or even, in some cases, even as few as 10 miles away. But it doesn't fit the narrative, like, world-building style
Oh,
of
look,
Mass
some dead
Effect.
dudes.
And also in Horizon last time, you remember they put that gun on there to protect the colony, which immediately and Caden was stationed at that gun. So you immediately think, oh, this must be all there is to the colony. And now this game comes along and says, oh no, there's this whole giant thing that you never saw, was never mentioned, would never came up in conversation, that's twice as big as the thing that you explored before. And it feels
I
like
don't
a
know. I guess
continuity
maybe
error.
they might have started working on it and they were able to finish it.
Right.
Like,
It's one of the, this is exactly the thing I'm always on about when we talk about trusting the writers. When you trust a writer, something like this would skate by without even wiggling an eyebrow. Without raising an eyebrow. You would not think about this, but when you don't trust a writer, when he's just hit you with Kai Lang, the cheating asshole who breaks all gameplay mechanics and world logic, then all of a sudden you're scrutinizing the story and you're second guessing it and you no longer trust it.
Cerberus, Reapers, and
And
Orion's crazy
then you're like, well, this doesn't feel like
Okay.
Sanctuary.
I've got a question. How does it follow that she says he's finally gone too far and then Reapers are everywhere? Was he building one? Please tell me he wasn't building a human Reaper. Please fucking tell me that is not the plot.
No, this is... Okay, the thrust here is Miranda's dad is working for the Elusive Man. They had a oh, come here for help kind of beacon, attracting humans here. And then when the humans got here, they're just, I kid you not, researching, turning people into husks. That's
Excellent.
the research
I mean, that-
Cerberus is doing here. Making
Hey, at least
husks.
it's consistent with Mass Effect 1 Cerberus.
Yeah, this is their big
we
plan.
are pro-human. Let's kill as many humans as possible.
Turning them into husks so that we can study the effects of having all the humans turned into husks so that we'll be able to beat the Reapers. Because there's no way Reapers would be able to stand up to our husks. Actually, what he's really researching is counteracting indoctrination, but that's a tough sell, given what we've seen.
Saren apparently did a far better job at it than he did.
Yeah, and he wasn't even really trying. I mean, he was researching something completely different, and he just
He
sort of
was
hit on the
researching a
methods he
cure to the
needed.
genophage and indoctrination, and he solved both kind of
Time for a switch.
Well, like I
without
said,
having
you know,
to
it-
just
he-
murder.
without
Like I
murdering
said,
everyone.
Turner.
He was.
Well, he was
working
murdering
on the-
Solarians, but nobody cares about that.
Yeah, well, the point
Working
is
on
he wasn't
genophage
killing his
cure.
own people.
He was working on the genophage cure, and he just stumbles on the right solutions. You might even call it serendipitous.
They're being turned into
Oh,
husk.
you're so
I hate you.
Could have gotten that over with so much faster.
Hey,
if I
look,
just gotten that out
guys. Guys, check it out. A place called Sanctuary is actually a place where all the people who go seeking sanctuary get killed and experimented on. Isn't that so dramatically ironic? We are such good writers. I am so happy that we could write all of this stuff.
And you notice all the husks are loose, which means yet another Cerberus experiment gone horribly wrong. Although,
Yeah,
to be
I mean,
fair,
well-
I don't think they ever called
What
this
did you
a rogue
expect?
cell.
Loose husk is a particularly unfortunate turn of phrase.
What does the elusive man gain?
The Reapers attacked because
Sounds like a really horrible medical
we need
complication.
to find out why.
Mr.
Oh,
Ives,
gotta
we
tell
have
the
a
police.
case of loose husk. What does that mean? I'll tell you when you're older. Well, not gonna get that much old.
What? Did Caden just walk over this? Can you do that? No, he's just allowed to walk on shit. Fucking Caden can jump and I can't.
Cutting power to the factory.
That looked hilarious.
Those things are at the door.
You look like Emily
I'm
Wong,
cutting
not
power to the
Oriana.
factory. That should lock everything down.
A New Zealand sound? Yeah, because Miranda's voice actress is. Wait, she's Australian.
Yeah, Australia.
Is on the loose. You want me to get rid of her? Only if she gets in your way. Stay focused.
Oh no, it's Nightwing.
Find it and get out. Yes, sir.
Oh man, if it was actually Nightwing, that would make this so much better.
Campster, god damn it! Look at that shit! Campstar00 is now online. You photobombed your own show!
I'm not doing anything. I haven't done anything.
Well, stop doing nothing!
You know what? I
funny.
bet it's because I was idle for so long on the show that my hitting F1 to start talking actually activated Origin and said, "Hey, he's awake again."
That happens earlier in the show.
They came from.
I love how it thought that you
Awesome.
need to know that bullshit. Like that
I
they needed
know.
to
Say,
say
hey,
that, yeah.
Campster's here!
Campster is no longer AFK, even though you're playing a single-player game and haven't spoken to him in hours, and you had nothing to do with him in Origin. We just thought we'd
Awesome
announce
button, I
it and
hate
just
you.
bomb your immersion in this game.
Wait, no. This must be. There
You
must
just-
be goodies in here, because that's obviously the way I'm supposed to go. No, apparently this is just the other side. Fuck.
You just wait till I launch Need for Speed in the middle of Josh playing.
Start
You can turn the
spamming
overlay
me
off,
with
though,
invites to-
You can turn the overlay off, though, right?
In
not
some
this
games.
game,
Yeah.
No, you can't. I tried, because remember we spent 2 hours trying to set up this recording session, couldn't get it to run. I was like, maybe if I turned off it in game, and they were like, nope, you can't do that shit.
I actually really kind of like. If you guys notice, I'm
Where's people
offline a
coming
lot.
from?
The reason for that is generally I kind of hate it when people message me in the middle of playing a video game. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm
I tried to do
offline
it
all
as
the
much as
time for that
possible.
reason.
Well, like, I mean, I don't
for
mind
that
it if
reason,
it's like,
it's-
if they have something to talk about, like, if they're like, hey, you know, I want to talk about this, but they're just like, hey, what's up, bro? It's like, I'm playing a video game. They're like, yeah, that's cool. So you played this video game? I'm like, well, yes, but now I'm playing this one right here. They're like, yeah, well, I like this
Where-
video game. Want to talk
Where's
tips about
Garrus?
this video game?
Oh,
I'm like,
I
I'm not
guess
a
they
Nintendo
got-
Power magazine.
I guess they found an ardent Yakshi and imprisoned it? Or some shit? Weird. Alright, let's go. Let's
I wonder
finish
if her
this
nipples
fucking-
are LED.
I wonder if her nipples are YouTube appropriate.
Go! What
That's
the
a good
fuck? Is there like some button I have
Uh,
to press or something?
On the subject of YouTube appropriate, YouTube itself is extremely divisive on that subject. One of Harry Plinkett's Starbarian videos got blocked, then another one, which was arguably worse, got allowed.
How
One of
does
his
that work?
what videos?
Starbarian. Wait, no, not Harry Plunkett. Harry
I
Partridge.
hate you.
Oh,
I was gonna say.
don't know anything. I don't know anything about that
Oh.
person or that video.
Hey, Seamus. Remember, like 10 episodes ago, we were talking about how they could just leave the door unlocked, but then you'd be able to go through it. Well, apparently, if the door is unlocked, you just can't go through it until everything is dead.
Yes.
So
on the
they
rail.
didn't even need to have the stupid, like, it takes you 2 minutes to break through this door.
Refugees have turned into those things. Husks. I can hear the screaming from here. Some are indoctrinated and sent to the
No,
Elizabeth
that's
men
just
troops.
the Cerberus rogue cell getting
Thousands in
eaten.
my father's experiments.
Refugees getting turned into husks. That's how we roll.
We have to get to the tower.
Yeah, what was that you were saying? We should call a packet right now and ask him, do you know anything about Cerberus killing civilians?
This is disgusting.
Does that sound like their MO? I don't know.
She mentioned
Is that the kind of thing they would do?
Maybe it's
I
just
could ask
maybe
these.
it's just a rogue
If
cell.
you want to ask these
Maybe it's
husks,
just a rogue
packet.
The Elusive Man would never condone this. Especially wouldn't send Kai Leng to get all the research data now that they screwed up.
The Elusive Man's no mad dog killer. He's definitely up to something.
We need more MST3K jokes.
This
From
is
the people who brought you
song
that
we
last
play,
stuff,
we fight random
it's
stuff.
more of the same.
Or of the same.
That one is just endlessly useful in all video games. I mean, what video game doesn't settle into a bit of a grind eventually?
Launch! Fizzle shooter! Crunch
Just
shotgun!
like using that one over and over.
Burst
again.
Vanguard!
I guess I'm not. Shotgun blade attachment. Yeah.
Actually, that's
Shotgun
a
blade.
How are they? Like, does it explain how these other husks are here? Like, how did they get these
You know, I don't-
Turians and Asari and shit? And Ardent Yakshi
don't know.
Asari, because apparently that's required for Banshees. What is this thing?
You know, the Cerberus and the Enforcers actually overlap a lot, truth be told.
Oh, shit. No, wait. God damn it.
But you've got this shotgun blade. I love that. It makes me feel like you could find a nunchuck gun in here.
Wait, is it
Is that,
like a
is that a
literal...
gun that
Strong
has nunchucks on it, or is that a gun that shoots nunchucks?
It's
it a literal
it's Strong Bad uses it.
Is it a literal steel blade on the end of your shotgun? Because if so,
It is.
Yes.
It's a
you could, like,
bayonet.
find that?
We have to get to the tower.
Couldn't you have, like, mocked that up if you really wanted one?
Established.
Oh, but this one was sharpened. How would he sharpen it, Rotskarn?
Cut to the chase. Can you do it?
Theoretically, control is possible, yes. The Reaper subjects we converted.
I gotta say, that's not
Mr.
what I
Moss.
expected Miranda's dad to look like.
Yeah, or sound
I'm gonna
like.
feel really dumb
I-
if, like
I
it
expected
turned out
him-
that you saw him in Mass Effect 2.
He's talking about
I expected
Crikey,
him to have
no
a
worries,
really
Mr. Elusive
hot
Man.
woman's body, and that the camera would linger around his ass, and it would just be Miranda with a beard.
It would be like Ghost in the Shell.
We've done it. We've found
It was Miranda's dad if Miranda's dad was only 10 years older than Miranda.
In close proximity to we can maintain control indefinitely.
Look
Which
at that
is a
silly
valid
little
point.
mouse
They
they
really
got.
don't have a lot of old people in this game. I mean,
No, they
kids,
don't.
old people, it's
The
20
doctor-
to 35 is the range. Really.
The doctor
Kid
is a
and
hot
an old
35-year-old
person died.
woman with white
Now
hair.
what?
Sanctuary.
Figured Cerberus out. Tough break for the Elusive Man.
But it's good news for us.
I
What's
think
a
it's
tough
because
break for the
everybody.
Elusive
It's
Man?
because their base model is stacked, so it would really be immersion breaking to have like a bunch of massive, muscular built old men and sort of hot bod old ladies walking around.
You never seen a stacked grandma? Come on, Rutskarn.
There's the doctor
Stack 'em up.
back on the Normandy. Or, well, not in this game, but what's her name? I can't. I'm suddenly
She's on the
drawing a
Citadel.
blank. What is? Yeah.
We go back to the
Shonka?
Citadel and stare at her.
I thought it was something.
And stare at her.
Is it? Before I comment on that name, is that a real Earth name? Like, is that a thing
I
that people
don't
actually
know.
call it? It probably
Chocolates.
is.
Hey, Doctor
Oh, chocolates. That's it. Chocolates.
Do you have any
Yes,
grandkids
that's
at
probably-
home like you?
Oh my god, this is so disorienting. Why did my incendiary ammo turn off? Have I been just running without it for the whole episode? I feel really dumb if that was the case.
You're asking the wrong person. All I can see are blue particles.
Alright, so we're done for the week, right?
No, apparently there's more.
Oh.
Rachni!
Well, I mean, yeah, but as soon as you clean up these Rachni, we're done for the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you just run into a wall and bounce off?
He did.
That's amusing.